Hello everyone and welcome back to Joy's Creative Finger. We're now in 2019. I had an amazing Christmas and New Year. It was beautiful, very relaxing and rested, and I'm hoping you all had a lovely holiday. Well, I'm back and this is my first video in this year. And 3 days ago, the celebrity pet event hit our towns, and we are on that. And I've just completed and decided to move in this very glamorous sim, Aaliyah, into this beautiful celebrity mansion here because she's my celebrity in my town. And she has the pet pug, the outfit, the house, the money, the sports car, and she has beautiful grounds. So it's on the French chateau plot. It's very over the top, it's excessive, and it's on a small plot anyway, but I wanted to build it on a small plot so that you've got the house and then you've got the grounds around and about it, because the house didn't quite need to be any bigger. Now it's an asymmetrical build, so we've got a larger portion of the house to the right here and then a smaller portion to the left, and then I decided to use these windows to have clear view into the property. Now most of the homes in Beverly Hills are up on hills, right, and at least a quarter of a mile to your neighbor, so no one really peeps into your house. So this is the way they live, and this is the entrance to this beautiful Hollywood celebrity mansion. I think it's nice. It's got 3 bedrooms, and remember, it's on a small plot. I made really good use of space. I'm quite proud of this build, and we're still able to give it some architectural flair on the outside. But what you see back here is a pet pug house. The pet pug in this family has a house of its own, people. And that's the last part of the house that we're going to tour. It's really nice. I've been playing in there all morning before I actually recorded the video, and I'm so excited to share that part of the house with you. So the lady who lives here, her name is Aaliyah. She's a celebrity, and you can see she's got staff around, a gardener, she's got a chef in the kitchen, she's got a maid who's cleaning around and about the house, and we'll see her make use of the vacuum cleaner, right? However, Aaliyah, the celebrity in my town, lives alone at this property, sometimes with her 2 sons who she shares with the father of her sons because she's divorced. Now let's go into the house. Well, her sons are not home today. They spent Christmas with their dad, and so she's here by herself, so she spoils that pug rotten. So the staircase as you come in is to the left. As you walk in, there's a nice array of windows that show you through to the back part of the house, and across this way you've got the dining area, the kitchen, and the living room at the end of the corridor on this end of the house. Now this living room is massive and it's beautiful. You just imagine cushions littered around, quite cozy and nice, lots of windows, and these beautiful pug pictures on the wall. I'm hoping that when the Sims paint on the painting easel from the hobby tab, that you can also get Sim pictures up from them, and you can put them up in your house like this pug. That would be amazing, you know, to have Sim photos up in the house. Those artworks are beautiful. Now this is a nice modern table for the center. It came with the Christmas update and the figurines in the middle there, or on the side, and the entertainment area is very slick and clean and clear. You have to imagine that you have to push back on the black panel underneath the white concrete there, and it would just pop open and you'd see the media center, like the music stereo and things like that. So it's all packed away nicely. And then we have a nice cushioned seat for the beautiful pug that she's got in her hands, and it works well with the furniture in the space here. And there's another white option for that, and it's in the pug's house out back. So here's the dining area, just split between the living room and the kitchen, and so it looks like an open plan space, but it's still separate in a way. And then you have a great view of the pool outside, so even those in the living room can see the pool from that angle. And then the doors on the left here out to the backyard. That dining table seats 6, and I quite like that I was able to maximize on the space. Now the kitchen, on the other hand, I've decided to improvise and use these counters from the backyard, well, the Brilliant Backyard event. That was the second backyard event we had. It's beautiful, and the granite top is just lovely to look at. The units come with the fridge on the far left, and that works brilliantly in the space. And then you've got the Latin wallpaper that allows for some artwork in the space, and I've merged them with countertops that have cabinets above them. Now there's a food bowl in here for the pet pug, and it's beautiful. There's also the rose gold options, and those are out by the house that belongs to the pet pug. So that's the kitchen dining area. You come out to the back here and you can see what it looks like as you come out to the pet pug's home. We're going to look at that last, so let's go back into the house and finish the tour upstairs. Well, actually there is another room down the hall here. As I say, there are 3 bedrooms. It's got a laundry room as well, restroom downstairs, so it's a big house on a small plot. Now bear in mind this room has a king-size bed in it, so you can work your way down to a double and to a single, so it's a big space and it's functional even with the king-size bed alongside the matching unit against the wall. Now it's not like an actual vanity where you sit down and you can blow dry your hair, put on some perfume, powder puff your nose. No, it's just there. And I decided to place this beautiful tray with a collection of perfumes and things on it. It came from a luxury pack that came into the store over the Christmas. This chair I got from an architect tab home. So I can't even use that chair in AR. It's really sad. It's so beautiful, that. And the reindeer artwork comes from Santa's house. It's not something you win, so you've got to build Santa's house over and over again to get it. So across the hallway here takes you into the laundry room and restroom for guests and obviously members of the house. So her staff is working in here, tidying up. She'll be hoovering around in a minute. The rustic sink comes from Santa's house as well. There was a deal in the home store for you to buy these, but I didn't want to. I didn't think it was necessary. It's still a traditional looking sink. I wanted something modern. And then you've got the restroom on the side here alongside the actual laundry room. So it's a big laundry room, isn't it? And then you've got the restroom on the side. And I think the way I was able to conserve in space in this house was creating this actual size corridor. I wouldn't say it's narrow, it's an actual size. So as a result, I was able to play around with the spaces and create very massive rooms, 3 bedrooms on this plot. So once you come upstairs, you have the family bathroom here, which is above the laundry room and restroom. So that works out quite nicely regarding plumbing. So the boys, have a dump of clothes here, and the maid is here to take care of all of that. I wouldn't say maid. We say her assistant. That's what celebrities say, my assistant. So her assistant will assist her in taking care of the house today, as she does on every other day. So I'm going to click somewhere so that, let's just try her room over here. And then you can see what it looks like when you look through the windows up top. This is her room, but we're going to look at it last. We're going to go over and see the boys' room. So the family bathroom is a good distance away from the boys' room, and it's also accessible to the guest room downstairs. But this is their room. They both share a space. They are twins, and they stay together quite a lot and, do things together. They like the stars. They like camping under the moonlight. So they've got the solar system, a camping lamp, and so on. They're really good friends, as they are brothers. And this is the space that they share. They tend to like going to stay over at their dad's because of the camping trips and so on, while she's more of the glamorous type. This is the area where they study. You could turn that into a closet space and make it a room for one of the boys, and the room downstairs becomes another room for the other twin, and so on, depending on what you choose to do. But this is how I've set it out. And then she's got her own incredibly sized master bedroom. So you walk in through to the closet spaces first, and so it has an interesting shape. You walk in, you've got the closet spaces, and of course she's the only one that uses the space, so the room is quite girly and the colors are supple in a way. Now the master bathroom is here, so you walk across past the closets into the master bathroom here, and I set it out this way. I wanted to do something different. Of course you could just take a bathroom unit and plunk it down, but I thought it was a good idea to just change it around a little bit, and I like the way it turned out. It's a big bathroom as well, and a big master room. She's got a mannequin in there because she puts out the dresses that she's going to wear, and this is just beautiful. The colors warm my heart. for a lady's bedroom, it's nice that you have the hanging down lights, because then you can also have flowers at each bedside, and the room should smell nice and rosy and feel, most importantly, cozy, and just feel like a temple to relax in and adorn yourself. Now she's got a nice area to sit by this vanity, and she can see the front part of her house with a good view, and of course there is a shoe lying around. I've always wanted clutter. It just makes the space look real. But that's a doggy toy. But I knew I was going to use it as clutter around the house, so I just kept the one. It doesn't fit her foot. By looking at it you can see, but it's a shoe. So we've got this vanity here, and she has another one right in the entrance, but the one in the entrance can actually be used to powder your nose, while this one you can click on and browse to change your clothes or change into sleepwear. But she won't do that now because she's got the pug in her hands, so couldn't show you that. Okay, so that completes the tour for the main house. We're going to go and tour the little pug house downstairs. And this is an overview for you as we watch her get down there. I hope you like the design of the house. It looks really simple as well, so it would be quite easy to replicate on a small plot, any small plot, and better still in AR, then go into it and play around with your pet and so on. But some items are not in AR, like the doggy toys are not there at all, and the vacuum cleaner, unfortunately. Let's get her to put down her pet. Sounds like that would be really hard for her to do. She just clings to it. So the pet's run off because obviously it's about to exactly give us some money. And then I'll be able to, well, I shouldn't have actually put the pet down. You have to have the pet in your arms if you want to give the pet a bath. So let's go and give little puggy pet here a bath. And as a celebrity pet, she has been spoiled rotten by Aliyah. She has her own little boudoir. And if I might call it that, but I just became very engrossed in the whole thing and threw this together, and I've been playing in here, so we'll just give a very quick and this is the thing, I love that she wouldn't get in, and then eventually she just flops into the water. Now there are a few things in here. I had to think about this, right? You can't just plunk the bath anywhere around the house. I just thought that all the items belonging to this pet needed to be in its own space, being a celebrity pet. Now she's got a little basket to put away some of her dirty clothes, and then she's got this unit here from Santa's house with the towels, the different soaps that they used to bathe her, and the little brush to scrub her little furs. And yeah, I thought that was nice. So she then has her throne, so she walks across the furry rug onto her little throne here, and then she has her little wardrobe of clothing here. So when you click on that, it takes you straight into browse mode feature where you can get your pug dressed up. And then the toys box is over here, and there are a ton of toys. I mean, could she have enough? And then out front is the actual dog house, and there's a blue one, but I went for this because it works well with the rest of the property. And her own gardening. Think about that, people. And street lights and so on. I mean, I could have gone on and on, but I thought this was fair enough. I wanted this pet to actually use the pool, but it can't. It doesn't use any of the dog game items whatsoever, the slide into the pool, the training trampolines and so on. This pet cannot use it, which is unfortunate, because it would have been nice to have the pug glide down into the pool. That's why I set it out back by the pool, but that didn't work. Now let's get her to sit down here with her pet. Wow, I've called the wrong person, so that means that her maid is actually done. So I'm going to get her to, let's see, start hoovering. Let's get her to start hoovering, and then let's quickly get her, Aliyah, to sit down here with her pet pug just for a few minutes while we take off and see what's happening with the maid. Now, regarding the Hoover, I didn't realize that when you click on it, your maid will basically start working around the entire house, everywhere. And that's amazing. That is just so good. But I was heartbroken when I realized that I couldn't pull this item into AR and make use of it. I was really shocked. Really disappointed, actually, for a more accurate choice of word. Now, she's in the boys' room as well, and then she'll carry on from there and go through all the areas. I mean, I'm cutting forward, to be honest, because even in the master bedroom, she went into the bathroom. She did all the corners. They move around. I mean, they might leave, but they'll come back. So she's come into the study area. There's only so much space in there. And then she worked her way back out this way. And they do go downstairs, which is amazing. So they do a real good spring clean, and this comes with the option for 24 minutes. I think I haven't actually tried the 4-minute option to see if they do move around, but of course, if it's a short period of time, then they're not going to get around everywhere. So, but with the 24 minutes option, spring clean option, they go around the entire house. So thank you so much for watching. This is my pet pug, celebrity pet bug's house. It's hilarious. I hope you like it. Let me know what you think about this house in the comments below. Wish you the best of luck with the event, and I will see you again soon. Take care. Bye.